Phonetics and Phonology. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Fahril from Group 1, and in this video we will be exploring phonetics and phonology. Okay, so phonetics and phonology are branches of linguistics that study speech sounds and their function in language.
오,
The various organs which are involved in production of speech sound are called speech organs, and include the lungs, the vocal folds, and the most importantly, the articulators. Consonant is a speech sound produced by completely or partly stopping the air being breathed out through the mouth. Vowels are the sounds with the greatest sonority, energy, or loudness produced with the least constriction of the vocal tract. International Phonetic Alphabet or IPA describe consonants based on three: voicing, place of articulation, and manner of articulation. In voicing, there's voiced and voiceless sound. A voice was created by the vibration of the vocal cords, and the voiceless consonants with no vibration of the vocal cords. For example, when you say you can feel the vibration, and when you say there is no vibration. Here is another example. Now, the place of articulation where the sound stream from larynx is constricted by the articulators. Here's the description of place of articulation. First is the labial, produced by upper and lower lip, just b and b. And then labiodental, produced by lower lip and upper front lip, such as f and v. And then there's guttural, produced by epiglottis, just Now we're going to talk about the manner of articulation. Manner of articulation refers to how the airstream from the lung is directed to the mouth and modified to produce consonants. For example, there is plosive. Plosive produced by the obstruction of the airstream from the lungs and followed by release of the airstream, such as p and b, k, k. Nasal, produced by the release of the air through the nasal cavity, such as and
Hello everyone, I am Adi from Group 1. We'll continue the phonetic and phonology material. Vowels are long-sounding that are produced without obstruction or contraction of airflow within the vocal tract. When it comes to vowels, we use different specifications to describe them. We look at the vertical position of the tongue, the horizontal position of the tongue, and the lip position. First, vertical tongue position. Close, open. Vertical tongue position refers to how close the tongue is to the roof of the mouth in the products of vowel. Some example of open vowel: I, U. So, some example of closed vowel: A, O. Second, horizontal tongue position. Front, mid, back. Horizontal tongue refers to where the tongue is positioned in the vocal tract in terms of at the front or at the back. When a vowel is produced, some example is front vowel: I, E, A. Some example of mid vowel: E. Some example of back vowel: A, O. Third, lip position. As is inverted lip position concerns the position of the lip when a vowel is produced. The lip can either be round, spread, or natural. Some example of round vowel u, o. Some example of spread vowel is I, Z. One-up tongue, diphthong, and triphthong. First, one-up tongues are vowels that are produced by a relatively stable tongue position. Monotongue can be divided into two categories according to their duration. There are long and short vowels, and their duration is mirrored in their names. Count diphthong are vowels where the tongue moves from one part of the mouth to another. They can be seen as starting off as one vowel and ending as a different vowel. A triphthong is a glide from one vowel to another and then to a third vowel. Acoustic phonetics and auditory phonetics. First, acoustic phonetics is the study of the physical properties of speech and aim to analyze sound wave signal to occur within speech through varying frequencies, amplitudes, and duration. Second, auditory phonetics is a branch of phonetics that investigates the mechanism of speech sound reception of the sense of hearing, ear. The ear receives speech sound in the form of air vibration as lung perception. The main focus of auditory phonetics lies in the perception of sound wave by the ear related to the physiology of the ear and its hearing organ and the physiology of perception. Therefore, auditory phonetics is studied in medical science, including neurology.
Phonology is a branch of linguistics that studies sound systems of language. Okay, so phoneme is the smallest unit of sounds that can distinguish meaning in a language. For example, p in pen versus b in band. And then allophones, variations of a phoneme that do not change meaning. The slightly different ways you pronounce the p, such in pen versus stop. Next is about sound system. Each language has a unique sound system which consists of the phonemes used in that language. Phonology studies how these phonemes are organized and interact with each other. Phonological rules are the principles that govern how the sound in a language can change or interact. And next, about syllable structure. Phonology also studies the structure of syllables, which consists of an onset or initial consonant, nucleus or vowel, and coda or final consonant. For example, in the word cat, there's ka as an onset, a as in nucleus, and t as in the coda. Last but not least, phonological process. First is assimilation, the process by which a sound becomes more similar to the sound around it. Dissimilation becomes less similar to the sound around it. Elision is the removal of a sound in pronunciation, and addition is the addition of a sound in pronunciation. Okay, that's all for now. Sorry for the mistake and see ya!